Hello, beautiful souls! It has been a hot minute, and I have a song for you. 100% Pure Love by Crystal Waters. Yes, why not? I'm going to put the volume down because I have a really special, amazing, and absolutely phenomenal subject for you. I have just finished absolutely extraordinary, entirely phenomenal session with one of my clients, and we were going into deep cleaning and cleansing of the womb frequency and energy, not just for that person but for so much more. And I'm not going to go too deep into the details because that some things are just staying in the session, and I definitely wanted to share about that here because it is so important. I have been wondering the last few weeks and months about how can I fully empower myself through my divine feminine after I stepped away more and more from being in my wounded feminine, which takes on the masculine responsibilities on myself to play both parts in not exactly maybe balanced way. And this is what we are actually dealing with through this generation and many other past generations. Hi Jolene, hey, hi Elena. It's awesome to see you guys here, and if you're watching this live or on repeat, say hello, send me a little wave. This is what we love. We love to share the love, and it goes both ways. So I've been wondering, how can I do that? Hi, beautiful soul. Hi. How can I actually do it? How can I be in my balanced masculine and feminine? For me, it's about this proportion. Depending on a day, I am all moving energy and frequency, not one stable block. And I have been trying to figure out how can I, after letting go of that wounded feminine. Wounded feminine is that feminine that is people in my shape, in my old reflection, that it is people pleasing, that it's not fully aware of who I am, that carries so much hurt and pain within me caused by other feminine, wounded feminine, and other wounded masculine. How after I'm healing that, after I'm letting go of being that disempowered feminine version of myself. Hi Elena, it's lovely to see you here. Hi Joe, it's been a while. How can I actually allow myself to be more and more in my divine feminine and allow myself to still be successful, to still keep on achieving more than I achieved a week ago or a month ago or a year ago? How can I find this balance? Let me just explain how we usually understand masculine, and please always use your sovereign heart to tell you what feels right for you. I'm only giving you an example based on my experience, but please use your own heart to tell you your truth, because that's the most important. So the way I would understand masculine is more the right side, who goes and gets stuff, who is a provider, who goes and gets things, who is providing. And the feminine side, the left side, closer to the heart, is the more laid back in a receivership state. Yet through separation and not being able to create healthy, loving relationships for most of us in this society for the last few centuries, the women started taking on both masculine and feminine and both wounded ones, raising up their children on their own. So back in the day, if we would have a tribe, if the female mother of children would end up as a single mother, it would never be single. There will be whole tribe around. There will be elders, there will be healers, there will be other mothers, other fathers who would be helping, and that gap of missing father will be filled up entirely. And that mother would not have to be in her survival masculine trying to be mother and a father, provider and a receiver for the family. Where right now we have so many single mothers who are doing both, who are trying to do both, and many of them all of them are doing absolutely amazingly, yet the disbalance between masculine and feminine causes lots of internal, energetic disharmony and disempowerment, enabling us heal/expand the way we want to. So there is often an issue with depression, there is often with anxiety, there is often a burnout, there is inability to be that which we truly believe in our heart we want to be. We want to be in our feminine, or we want to be in our masculine, or we want to be in both, but in a balanced way. And I truly believe every single one of us have both masculine and feminine in your own divine soul signature balance and measure, right? For me, it's about 30 maybe percent of 30, 40, 20% of masculine and about 60, 80% of feminine. And that feels right. And there were times in my past when I was 90% of my masculine, and it was a wounded masculine because I was in survival mode, not feeling I can make it this month, pushing myself to extreme limits, losing entirely connection with who I am, not actually knowing who I am. And all of that is okay because it's a past chapter. Not exactly because it is in past, everything is in now, because it is a part of the journey that I signed up for willingly. And when I started questioning, okay, so I love who I'm becoming. I love how that divine intelligence is showing me how can I heal myself and others. It is showing me, I'm sorry, that's a phone call. A good friend is calling. I'm gonna call her back later. And it is showing me that I am the divine. It is showing me my abilities to heal myself in the most profound, magnetic and magnificent way, and do that with others. And it's showing me it's available for all of us. So how can I do that in my feminine? And I've been looking about a little bit, reading about it, yet I don't see the answers. And today, after having this magnificent session with one of my beloved clients, I got to get the answer for all these questions. And that answer is that, Eliza, it is only for you to find your way by surrendering more and more and diving deeper and deeper to your own beautiful sovereign heart. And this is exactly the message that I received, and this is exactly that everything started clicking, because I've been going the last few days on and off through a process of change, through a process of transmuting even deeper and heavier old frequencies more and more back into the light. Everything comes from light, everything is light, maybe different shade at this moment of the light, yet still from a spectrum of light, and it always returns back into the light. And that's very helpful, especially if you feel like something, whatever you're going through, is too much. Understanding the energies are always flowing and they always want to be released back into the light. So when I started understanding that, oh my goodness, no one out there, no matter how awesome they are, will never actually explain to me what does it mean for Eliza to be in her divine feminine after entirely releasing the wounded feminine from the past, the one who was very disempowered, who was addicted, who was in depression, in anxiety, who was in survival, who was fully codependent and fully relying on outside sources for confirmation of my worth. That Eliza is gone. I love her, I bless her, but this person no longer belongs here. So how do I use that new empowered feminine And my answer for me is to dive deeper into my heart. Allow myself to rest assured every day that as a divine feminine frequency, I'm magnetizing what I want, need, and desire into my life. And when I know my divine feminine and my divine origin, just this same way as every single one of you watching this right now have, always had, always will have, knowing that everything I'm doing here in this heart is for my greatest good, and if it is for my greatest good, it is for everyone's greatest good. Because if I am in my origin, if I am true to myself, if I am in my love, not in my conditioned fear-based head, I'm always gonna be driven by being in service. I'm always gonna be driven by this heart to do what's the most important. Okay, I have only 2 hours. What do? Answer the comments or messages, or someone who asks me all of a sudden for a healing session? My heart tells me goes that. My heart tells me that, and I'm choosing my heart. That's what I always call in the videos as being led forth by your heart. So my call right now to you, whether you are male or female, whether you are straight, bisexual, gay, whatever it is, maybe you love no label, or no label, whichever way you prefer. I'm more the no label type, but whichever one you prefer, it doesn't matter. We all have feminine and masculine within us, and every day we choose which way we want to be guided. And yes, on a soul level, before we came here, we kind of establish and ask for this expression more, or this expression more, or both in this shape and form. Yet every day you are choosing who you want to be. And the biggest question of all is, how free do you want to be? And letting go more and more of shoulds and shouldn'ts is the key. It's exactly the key. So how your divine feminine wants to be expressed today, how it wants to receive today, by chasing, worrying, being in survival, or by being in a receivership state, laying back, resting assured. I've done amazingly today. Now it's time to chill and feel the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and allow my heart to bloom even more. Allow that beautiful sun within me. It's not a synchronicity that there is a sun here. Is that a sun? Yeah, it is. Oh my God. How amazing is that? And allow yourself to receive. So if you are in your feminine, whoever it is that you are watching, I'm sending you my love. If you are in your feminine right now when you're watching this video, and you no longer want to feel that wounded feminine, work on cleansing all of your chakras. Most of all, cleanse your womb, cleanse your lineage, cleanse and purify everything that is less than love and light within you. Work on it every single day. Meditation after meditation. Do not get up until you feel shift in your first, second, third, and fourth energy center. Just allow yourself to receive your own divine feminine. Walk up to your own divinity. Take your power back. Not by saying that men are wrong or this is wrong. No, by sitting with yourself, honoring your transition, owning your past trauma, owning your experiences, allowing yourself to accept it. Doesn't mean agree, doesn't mean approve, just accept as a part of you and allow that energy be transmuted. Love yourself enough to be in your divine feminine, not as a wounded, poor me victim. Yesterday I had a blast from the past and self-pity moments. And yes, I was processing feelings and emotions. Yes, I was seeing them flow, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it, not at all. I didn't like it. I did not like it. And you know what? Thank God I couldn't meditate because I was crying so hard. Thank God I couldn't meditate because it forced me to be entirely in that pain. Not suffering, in the pain, and allow it to flow through me and out of me. And this morning I woke up, I've done double of what I would usually do. And then I entirely invested in myself, my love. And the whole energy shifted. And I felt the new me being birthed. I felt the new empowered me that came to the surface more than ever before. So if at any stage of your journey you feel like disempowered as a feminine, how do I do it? Invest in yourself. Learn about masculine, feminine, divine, wounded. Learn about it all. See within your own behavior, thinking, emotions, about what you talk about, how to carry yourself in the world, where you make yourself a victim. Whose victim are you, right? Look who you're making your master. Who are you placing on a pedestal? Is it alcohol? Is it a man? Is it a woman? Is it your parents? Whatever it is, take it down to your level. Accept it. Don't have to agree with it, don't have to accept it. Go to the same level, take it off the pedestal, stop making it your master, make your divinity, the God within you, the source within you, the I am Christ consciousness, whatever you want to call it, the part within you, bring it to the life with your intention, with your love, with your openness. Elena says, thank you for this wonderful guidance. You are welcome, my love. And thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to finish that video and I am going to continue to talk about divine feminine. Because for me, the realization of the difference between wounded feminine and the divine feminine was just such a beautiful groundbreaking experience. As well, discovering, my whole monthly cycle of all seasons and starting honoring them and flowing with the energies, not against them. What a life changer. We've got to talk about it. We've got to share it. So please share that video if you've got any value from it whatsoever. Save it, watch it again, take notes, and most of all, love yourself enough to, after turning off that video, go and put on some beautiful piano music, meditation music, and allow yourself to be with your divine feminine. Allow yourself to wake up to your true divinity, to your greatness. What does it feel like to be the best version of yourself? What does it look like? How do you walk? What music do you listen? What do you wear? What do you wear? What do you wear that it's you today? No one else, right? What would you talk about? What would you write about? How your deepest heart's desire feel like and look like? Write about them. If you can feel it, it is your birthright to go and get it, and it is there for you. Empower yourself by focusing on you and investing in you. Cleanse your chakras, cleanse your root, cleanse your womb. Do all of the energetic work you can every single day. No ifs, no buts. I'm sending all of you so much love. Lots of love and only love. If you've got any value, please comment below. That will enable others to see that video as well, as this message has to grow and expand. It's a message of love and empowerment. It's a message of freedom and liberation coming from inside out, not the other way around. Lots of love, lots of light, and I will talk to you soon. As well, the big announcement coming soon with a phenomenal video I've got for you. I think that's coming soon. Stay tuned and lots and lots and lots of love. Mwah.